What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Let's Talk Fantasy Football. We are on a little early tonight, so we apologize for all the other shows. We didn't really tell anybody. We kind of just did it. Me and Ash are going to Vegas in the morning, so we have to pack because we procrastinate and do everything last minute, and that's how the Hot Mess Express works. If you expected anything different, shame on you. Anyway, welcome to the show. We have a fun little game we're going to do to start the show today. Being that it is Thanksgiving week. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We won't see you, so we'll say it now. From all of us to you, happy Thanksgiving. But we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. We already got some people, looks like a view on the show, so we'll just run into it. This game is brought to you by Squid Rips Cards, so I'm going to cut a little promo real quick, and then we'll get into the game. So that is Squid Rips Card. Check me out on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And that's where you can also catch Swinton's Unfiltered on Sundays as Squid Rips Cards on Facebook. Now YouTube. We'll be on YouTube this week. Anyway, so for the game, we are going to do a Thanksgiving dinner draft. It's the Thanksgiving meal itself. We're going to do a little fantasy draft, just a little fun thing we're going to do here. So what we're going to do, we're going to turkey race. So you guys have seen the duck race on Andrew's show, North Sports Dynasty. If you haven't, we've done it there a couple times, the duck race. But now we're going to do a little themed one. We're going to do a turkey race to determine the draft order. And then we're going to go ahead and do a little draft. It's going to be a fun time.
Yes, sir.
I already know I'm coming in last. It's the Swintons. It's the Swintons versus me. It's rigged.
How much time should we do there, David?
What?
How much time should we set the race for?
11 seconds.
No, you gotta go longer than that.
You gotta do at least like 45 seconds.
Oh. I just chose Micah Parsons' number.
Of course you did. We could do 1 minute.
Oh, 56 seconds.
Okay, 56 seconds.
56 seconds.
All right, perfect.
I hope you're out there, Sean
There you
Spencer.
go. You got
I
Ash
like
right
that
here.
one.
I'm in the middle, and David's up top with
Look, I have a football helmet on.
the cultural appropriate
I better
feathers.
freaking win. I'm the football player.
On your marks.
I'm
Get
Micah
set.
Parsons.
Go Turkeys!
Just because you have a football helmet, Danny Dimes has a football helmet. We saw how that worked out for him.
The turkeys are so ridiculous. I've never seen this in my life.
On front. Stop the count. Stop the
Maybe
count.
like a full-grown lady.
Oh, look, it's just like the LTF League.
Oh, you
I'm
think
in
you're coming?
last.
Still in person now?
Oh, let's go!
Come on!
Seriously, coming up from behind. Because I am now winning. I won every league.
That's all right. Look at me. I'm setting up for the comeback. Someone's setting up for the. Gonna be right on time to come back and win this thing.
I do look like the Giants now.
Look at here. This is what's gonna happen.
Oh, look.
David's been up this whole time. This is BS.
I can't be stopped.
Hit the boost.
I
Oh,
can't be
no.
stopped.
Let's go.
No, no.
Oh,
Cheater!
Let's go.
Somebody
Yes!
drug test that turkey!
I told you, I'm the football.
Damn it, Ash.
I'm the football one. It was meant to be.
I beat Sid, that's all that counts.
I got way too
All right.
excited for that.
So it looks like it's gonna go Ash, David, me in the draft. We're gonna do snake draft, so it'll go Ash, David, me, Ash, David, David, Ash, me. We're gonna do 3 or 4 rounds.
We'll start with 3, and if we feel like we need to go.
Okay. So Ash gets the first overall pick for the Thanksgiving dinner draft.
Alright, I'm going stuffing.
You would.
I love stuffing so much.
She takes stuffing with the first
Yes,
overall
with
pick.
the first overall pick of the Thanksgiving draft.
All right.
Ashley finished stuffing.
Stuffing is off the board. Ah. Oh, man. All right. I'm gonna win this whole draft, just so you guys know. I've been doing research on this for 38. I won't tell you how many years. It's a lot.
I didn't even like stuffing till I was an adult. So.
All right, then the green bean casserole is coming with me.
Number 2, green bean. You guys went with the worst dishes.
Bro,
It's not.
If
It's
green
not.
beans went undrafted, I wouldn't even pick them up.
I'm about to shut down the whole draft.
I'm building a full plate here, knowing that with my final pick, I'm going to
pick
get the
something that's
steal
not
of this draft
Thanksgiving,
because neither one of you are going to take it. So
I will.
I'm going turkey, followed by mashed potatoes,
No.
and I win.
That's bullshit.
All right.
Draft over.
No.
okay. So yeah, you got me with the mashed potatoes. That was going to be my second pick. However, I'm going to ruin both of your meals right now. I'm going going to pick gravy, and then I'm going to propose a trade right now to Sydney. So now neither one of you get gravy to go with your stuffing or your mashed
I didn't want
potatoes
gravy
or your
anyway.
turkey. So Sydney, will you trade me the mashed potatoes for gravy to be able to have gravy with your turkey?
Nope, I'm good.
Well, you're gonna have dry turkey.
No, I'm getting deep fried turkey, so it's gonna be juicy.
Oh yeah, that's not even. You're gonna do all that.
Man.
David's already in desperate mode.
I really
trying to
wanted the
trade.
mashed potatoes. All right, I took the gravy.
All right.
All right,
So
Ash.
he's trying to take the gravy
You got
and
2
trade.
picks.
All right, I took stuffing because that is the superior side dish of Thanksgiving. But now I have no main course because you fucking took the turkey. Oh, sorry, you took the turkey. I forgot what show I was on for a second. I'm just so pressed about the turkey. This is wrong.
You guys just
All right,
came to
we're
do this
just-
draft.
We're gonna go full on carbs. And I'm gonna take stuffing. Oh, it hurts. I'm gonna take Hawaiian rolls.
Dinner rolls.
Come back around. It's my
Yep.
turn
You
again.
got back-to-back picks.
I'm gonna take deviled eggs.
Mm.
I gotta take
You're
the
taking the
eggs.
deviled eggs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Those are my picks.
Shh, okay.
Okay, so what were the 2 picks?
You already
She took
have turkey.
dinner-
What do you need ham for?
She took dinner rolls and deviled eggs. David's draft is dead. David's draft is dead.
Nope. David's draft is only missing one more. All right. The rolls were definitely up there.
I hate to
Roll.
take them in the second round because it feels a little too
So
early.
now with my how many rounds are we going?
We'll go 4. We'll go 4 rounds.
All right. Rolls, deviled eggs.
Yeah, we need 4 because we got it.
Now Ash. I'll trade you my gravy for your
I don't
rolls.
like gravy. I like to eat everything dry. What am I putting the gravy on? My eggs? I have no turkey or potatoes.
All right, one more. Or we're going 2 more?
We can go 1 or 2. I'm set. I know exactly what my next.
We can go 2 more so you can get dessert.
Okay.
Oh,
You
with
guys think
dessert?
hard about this.
Damn. All right. Well, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm going. I'm taking Christmas ham. If I'd gotten the mashed potatoes, my meal would have been far superior to all of your meals.
Would have been.
But I am going to sit here and hoard my gravy, not share it with anybody, and we can all have terrible meals. I hate you.
It's all right.
I'm taking the Christmas ham because I hate turkey, and my family knows this, and I always get ham on Thanksgiving.
I love ham.
So does he.
I love ham.
Ham is not a Thanksgiving thing. And Alec,
That's why I had to
agree.
lock up
Who
turkey.
the heck is eating green bean casserole?
I like green bean
It's
casserole.
so nasty.
I like green bean.
Green bean casserole, ham, and mashed potatoes is the ideal Thanksgiving plate for me.
Are you ready?
But unfortunately,
take
I couldn't
what
get
I
mashed
want.
potatoes.
This is my mic drop moment. Ready for this? So I already have turkey and mashed potatoes. Now I'm just gonna
Yep.
go ahead and lock in mac and cheese.
Oh, I
Shut
didn't
it
think
down.
about mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese to shut it down. And then
Oh,
I'll finish her off with just
Mac and cheese is not a.
pies.
Mm.
you can't just
Just
take pie.
pies.
No, you have to pick a flavor. You have
All
to
right,
pick a flavor.
I'll go apple pie.
You son of a.
So
All right, so
turkey,
he's taking
mashed
mac and
potatoes,
cheese and
mac and
apple
cheese,
pie.
apple
I'm
pie.
not big on
I don't even
sweets.
have a meal. I have side.
Give me the dub.
I
It's
mean
over.
appetizers because I don't even have a meal.
You guys let me go last and just rob this whole thing.
Bro, that's so crap. You get pies, and then you only took apple pie because you know I don't like any other pie.
All right, so I'm not big on sweets anyway, so I'm skipping dessert and I'm grabbing the cheesy scallop potatoes to go with my Christmas
Oh, that's a
ham
good one.
and my
I
green
guess
bean casserole. And I'm going to take the gravy. And when we're all done with the meal and we go to have shots, I'm going to pour gravy in all of your shots.
Wait, you guys are just making up foods now.
Cheesy scalloped potatoes, that's a thing.
That's a
I mean,
thing,
it's
not
not
a
a Thanksgiving thing, but
All right,
I didn't make up anything.
you got one more. No, you got one more because
Well,
you've
I
already
need
done 3.
2 more,
You've already done 3.
but I need 2 more.
You don't get 5 rounds. I mean, you can.
No, this is the final pick. Are you going dessert?
Well, then you took apple pie. I don't like pumpkin pie. It's disgusting. I hate it.
What's up, Andrew?
So take apple pie shots.
I'm
How
gonna
about that?
take.
That apple
alcohol.
pie drink.
With the last pick, Ash takes alcohol.
Bro,
Yes.
I literally was gonna say that because I'm gonna take apple pie in a jar because that's like dessert, and I'm gonna need to drink my sorrows away after not getting mashed potatoes.
Or mac and cheese.
I
Or
didn't
apple
think
pie.
about mac and cheese.
Or turkey.
well,
Everything I grabbed.
I knew I wasn't gonna get turkey when it dropped out.
You were blinded by the stuffing. Okay, you
Yeah,
got your
100%.
stuffing. You
was
grew
pumped about the
complacent.
Bro, stuffing is absolute just chef's kiss necessity on Thanksgiving. Also, Corn was a undrafted free agent, so I'm gonna pick him up.
What'd you take?
Corn. It's
Corn?
corn.
Corn.
Look where I'm from. How do I not get
Cream corn at least?
It was an undrafted free agent. I picked him up before the season started.
Andrew, we just did a Thanksgiving dinner draft. If you didn't,
All right, you guys talk. Who did you get?
so I was the 3rd overall pick, mind you, 3rd overall pick, and I got turkey, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and apple pie. Those are my 4 rounds.
Christmas ham won this draft
Christmas, it's
because you
Thanksgiving
chose turkey,
dinner.
which is gross.
It's Thanksgiving dinner,
I
not
do
Chris.
love
You're
turkey.
literally calling it Christmas ham.
Nope.
Wrong holiday.
Sydney, how many times have I spent Thanksgiving with your family, and how many times did I have ham when I did it?
Every time, because
Every
my
time.
family makes
Thank
ham.
you.
We're Jewish.
Done. You can't say it don't belong at Thanksgiving if I've had it every time.
Yeah, but you can't call
I was
it
at your
Christmas
house for
ham.
Thanksgiving.
You can't call it Christmas ham.
But it is a
Also,
Christmas ham because
Andrew.
Christmas is also better than Thanksgiving.
Andrew, what
So
are
we
you
used to
talking about?
do Friendsgiving before my friends absolutely started sucking, and now I don't have friends anymore. But we always made mac and cheese for it, so I would count mac and cheese as a Thanksgiving. 'cause
Mac
we
and
always
cheese
have-
absolutely is a Thanksgiving.
Mac and cheese
dish.
slaps too. I love mac and cheese. I shouldn't have forgotten about the mac and cheese. It makes me really
All right.
sad. But I got stuffing, so that's all
David-
that matters.
David with the 2nd overall pick. His draft looks like
Who'd you get, David?
I took green bean casserole as kind of my opening feint. And then I got mad that Sid took the mashed potatoes. So I took his gravy. And then I went with the ham and the scalloped potatoes.
He spite picked.
yeah, he definitely
Oh, yeah.
he
100%.
He got so mad. His draft was ruined after my pick, so he had to get spite pick the rest of his draft.
Enjoy your dry mashed potatoes and turkey, Sydney.
It's way too.
Hey, you know
cold
what?
to
No
do.
one got like cranberry sauce or anything. Do you guys not like cranberry sauce?
No.
I don't like cranberries either. I don't even know what that is.
Pierogies is not a Thanksgiving
What's
thing.
pierogies?
That is definitely not a Thanksgiving thing.
It's a Canadian thing.
That's a
They're from
Canadian
different
thing.
land.
I mean, pierogies are good. They're just not Thanksgiving food.
Anyway,
And now with the 1st overall pick, Listen to this busted draft.
It's not busted because it comes. The ending is all that matters. I got stuffing, which is the best Thanksgiving food in the entire world. Duh. You can only eat stuffing on Thanksgiving. It's like a unwritten rule of stuffing. So that's why it's the best. And then I got dinner rolls because bread. Duh. And then I got deviled eggs because delicious. Amazing. They're everything in life.
Just imagine Ash's plate. Rolls, deviled eggs, and stuffing.
I went, and then to top it all off, you get some alcohol. You get some
and then a shot of
hard apple cider, delicious desserts, and then you get corn because
she picked him up in the
I
free
picked him
agent
up
market.
before the season started.
That was awesome.
He's the Hendershot of my draft. Oh my god, that was too much. That was ridiculous.
Anyway, that
I propose that we all just get together and share everything that we drafted.
For sure.
I'm lying. I'm not sharing the gravy.
I think David needs to do more mock drafts in the off season. Come back next year refreshed.
Try it again. I don't like gravy, so I'm okay with that. But I would like some steak. That's my meat.
Hey, we could make that a thing. Thanksgiving steaks.
There you go.
I'm 100% there for
There
it.
we go.
That's very American of us. I'm in.
Yes. So I know we got a very brief show tonight. We just wanted to come in, say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. If anybody, before we jump off, has any fantasy questions, start sit. Obviously, the trade deadline hit in a lot of leagues. So, those questions are a moot point at this point. But if anybody does have any questions for us, throw them out there. We'll try and get to them. So what are you guys doing up in Vegas? For those that don't know.
Yeah, we're going to Vegas tomorrow. So we'll be driving up there. It's only about 5.5 hours from where we're at. People don't know. So Ash's parents live in Vegas, so we're going to be doing Thanksgiving with them. We're staying until Saturday. I am going to be gambling because if you don't know, that's what I do. Other than that, we're going to be hanging out at your parents' house, or we were just talking about what we could take the kids to, and the possibilities are.
Oh, so there's like a cactus farm, but they put Christmas lights on everything. So I'm hoping that's open. I don't know if this stuff's going to be open yet because it's still kind of early. I'm hoping it is. If you've ever been to the Bellagio has, they decorate every 3 months or something like that.
What's it called? What's it called?
The Botanical Gardens.
That's what it is.
I don't think it has a specific name, but that's really cool. Yes. It's hard because we have Shiloh and he is crazy. Yeah, so you don't want to take him too many places with too many people because you just it's too much.
Most people are worried to take their kids to a scary environment. You're worried that the environment isn't ready for Shiloh.
Yes, absolutely.
1,000% accurate.
You've met Shiloh, you know. But so my parents live in Vegas. I lived in Vegas before I moved out here. Vegas is much better than out here. Just saying. But we combine. My daughter's birthday is on Sunday. Thanksgiving's on Thursday, and then we don't go there for Christmas because between Christmas and Hanukkah, we have so much going on here that it's just too hard to try to work it out to try to travel there at the same time. So we combine everything. So it's a Christmas, Thanksgiving, birthday, all in one.
1 week.
So
I didn't know Sophie's birthday was this Sunday.
Yes.
Yep.
She'll be double digits.
Big 10.
Woo!
I'm old.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm. I'm not that old. I turned 30 this year, I think.
You think? Well, next year, technically.
Sunday. Alex Bozo package. It almost hit, Alec. It was who was it? Diggs. When Diggs got that touchdown, I was so excited for you, and then it all went to shit after that. Oh, you know what? Okay, really quick. This is actually fantasy related. Henderson.
Daryl was released today. Melvin Gordon was released
Oh,
yesterday.
are we in the Happy Trails segment?
We must be. I mean, it was kind of wild. I mean, now that there's all these free agent running backs.
My thing with Henderson is you used him over Cam Akers. You used him over the rookie you got. Like, what are they doing? My fantasy does not appreciate it because I definitely did that Akers Henderson stack in like 3 leagues, and I dumped Akers off in every single league, but I still had Henderson. So now I'm like, now what?
Sean McVay is running a masterclass in psychological warfare over there. Yeah, and not to build his team up. I'm pretty sure he just hates everyone over there at this point. He got his Super Bowl. Now he just wants to destroy all of them. It blows my mind. But
what's funny about the whole McVay and Rams thing is the Lions own their first round pick this year.
Yep.
And their pick is ahead of the Lions pick. So the Lions have the Rams pick, which is ahead of theirs, and then their pick all in the top 10.
Who would have thought that?
Yeah.
Going into the season, that their pick would be
the Lions are sitting real pretty.
High, essentially.
Yeah, if any of their current starters could stay healthy.
Who's your 3-player TD winner?
We'll put it out there when we've hammered out all the details.
But you better figure it out before I leave because you can't bet on FanDuel in Vegas. Is it for the Thursday game or the Sunday game?
The Thursday game, but it's kind of okay because I'll be in Vegas and I can bet at sports books. We're literally staying on the strip.
I'm not going to a sports book to bet that. Seems illegal. I don't want to go down there. Can you do that?
Pretty positive.
Prop bet it like that?
Yeah, you can literally do that.
Why do my parents always text me to freaking put their bets in then?
Ask them.
I do.
I think you actually have to go to the casino to do it.
Oh, they don't want to go to the casino?
Yeah.
Fair. I wouldn't either.
Vegas is weird. You can't online gamble in Vegas.
That's
make
so
sense.
Funny. So funny.
Yeah. You can with some apps, but it's very limited what you can do. Like Caesar's app, you can bet, but they don't have everything that...
They have the MGM app, yes. But you can't bet. You have to bet it at MGM.
You have to be on...
Yeah, the books over there don't want to let the online...
I thought they had some...
I think that has to do with like the experience of Vegas. And I was just about to tell you that we just got that.
Yep. Is it time to give up?
If I were Vegas, I wouldn't allow the online gambling thing either, because that's like part of going to Vegas. You go to the book, you know what I mean?
They want you inside the casino because once you're in,
100%.
You're maybe you'll put some money on blackjack, or maybe you'll go do some slot. Like they want you in, so you
can true.
Sprinkle your money everywhere. Because if you're going in for the sports book, you don't normally just stop there.
Not me, anyway.
I would say, at least not in my experience.
All right, David, you want to take the question?
Yes. It really depends on what else you have at quarterback, B-Man, because for the last 10 days, all of my moves, I was looking pretty good in my leagues. All of my moves have been geared towards playoff schedules. Tom Brady did not have a horrible playoff schedule, if my memory serves. So it really depends on what else you have to get you to that point. Sorry, I'm pulling it up right now. So over the next 3 games, Cleveland, New Orleans, San Francisco, and then for the playoffs, Cincinnati, Arizona, and Carolina. That's not a terrible playoff schedule right there. The Carolina game makes me nervous because we all know that divisional games to end the year can be painful. But I mean, Sam Darnold was just named the starter for Carolina. That they are a dumpster fire. I wouldn't give up on Brady. I would keep him on the bench if I have another decent quarterback to get me there. And if you are going to make the playoffs, I would definitely stash him for that and see how these next couple weeks go.
Brady's going to be better than any waiver wire quarterback right now. And so that's why I'd be hard pressed to move on from him. I mean, there's a lot of quarterbacks that are just not playing well or not being fan. I mean, Russ, Matthew Stafford, like a lot of guys like that. Like, I mean, but you're not going to go find a Tua, Mahomes, Allen, Hurts on the waiver wire. So, and trade deadline just passed, so it's going to be hard to find somebody better. That's the only thing. If you have another backup that's like a Geno Smith, maybe I might ride with Geno over Brady right now, but I'm not dropping Brady just yet because of what David said. The playoff schedule for him isn't terrible.
What do you think, Ash? Has Tom Brady ever pissed you off enough that
I don't think I've ever had Brady in fantasy ever, actually.
Neither have I.
I guess who's your other quarterback? I don't normally carry two quarterbacks unless I have one like a Geno Smith. I'm like, or like a Russell Wilson.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, where it's like, I don't know. I guess I probably just play whatever one has a better matchup. And if Brady's matchups are good moving forward, I would stick with him. If you have spots and you don't need to drop anybody, you might as well just keep them, in my opinion. Depends on your other. I'm assuming you have another quarterback. Like if you have like a Jalen Hurts or like a Joe Burrow or who else is really good this? Josh Allen, Herbert. I would get rid of him. But
he just answered. He's got Stafford on the bench, but Watson is on waivers. Yes, 100% I would do it. Obviously everybody has their opinions on Deshaun Watson, but politics have no place in fantasy football. And I think Sid said it earlier this year. Oh, you were talking about CMC. But it's going to be very much the same situation. Cleveland is going to want to get him out there and make themselves look really good for all of the moves that the front office made, that whole situation. I think they give Watson an absolute green light to go out there and just ball out. I would 100% take him over Stafford.
Yes. Yeah, with Kupp off the board for the Rams the rest of the season, Stafford is basically useless going forward.
I don't like Stafford. I would take Tom Brady over Stafford at this point. Stafford hasn't looked that great even with Kupp. I don't think he gets better now that Kupp's gone. I don't like Deshaun Watson either, though, but that's just me.
And then I'm going to get to just answer this one quick. So, Nicole, basically, if somebody retires, you can just drop them in Dynasty just because they're not going to play anymore. Some people like to pick up retired players or keep them stashed just in case they unretire because it happens from time to time. But yeah, basically you just drop them. And then I wanted to highlight this one real quick, and then I got another question to get to. Andrew said, David, I want you to know I've heard your comment about us Dynasty players last show. Consider this year the last year a redraft specialist. I'm coming for you, Ricky Bobby. And then we had another question. Which was,
I'm here for you, Andrew. I'm here for you.
I have a question, folks. I have one RB spot to fill. Play Kenneth Skywalker against Las Vegas or Jeff Wilson against Houston. I'm currently starting Eckler as my other RB spot. You're in a good situation.
You can go first. I just want to ask Anna one question. Who's in your flex?
Yeah.
Just throw that out there. Obviously, you're looking for your running back slots, but go ahead, Sid. You can go first here.
This one is tough. I think the Raiders have a better defense, so I like Jeff Wilson. I think Jeff Wilson is the guy.
It's also standard scoring, Sid.
So pass catching isn't as valuable. Yeah, I still go Jeff Wilson. I think it's tough. I got to think about it. And it would probably come down to like a game time decision, how I feel, what's going on. But I think I would go Jeff Wilson. I mean, Kenneth Walker doesn't split carries like Jeff Wilson does, but the Dolphins run a lot better, I think, than the Seahawks do. Houston's a worse defense than the Raiders.
Houston's just bad overall.
I think I go Jeff Wilson, but I don't think you're gonna make a mistake either way.
I would play Kenneth, but yeah, I would go Kenneth Walker, but I would definitely be curious to see who's in your flex because I would want to play both of them with Eckler. I mean, all three of them. I wish I had any of those in one of my leagues.
Oh, it's no
Okay,
flex.
so-
Oh wow!
You seeing all this? So
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
no
great.
flex. It's a single quarterback, 2 running back, 3 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 1 defense, 1 kicker. Standard
Hmm.
scoring, no PPR. So we have to choose between 2 out of the 3 running backs, which kind of sucks because with these matchups, I mean, there are a handful of wide receivers out there that I would put in over these guys, but that's really tough. I think that Jeff Wilson will have way more opportunity to score in this game. It's very similar to the Mahomes thing we were talking about a couple weeks ago. Yeah, there's only one ball and they all have to share it. But when Patrick Mahomes is throwing it, you have way more opportunities. That offense is absolutely going to embarrass Houston up and down the field. The split carries does worry me.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
I'm going to go with Kenneth Walker there, because if the opportunities are there, it's going to go to Kenneth Walker. It could be Mostert, it could be Wilson. They will be sharing, and there will be more opportunities for them. But I'm going to go with Kenneth Walker because I think he's something special.
I think Walker is the safer play. I
Yeah.
think Jeff Wilson is the higher ceiling.
I would agree with that.
Is what I would.
I don't think you can
What I
go.
would say.
I don't think you can go wrong with either of them. Really, that's solid running back group you have right there.
Who's Eckler playing this week?
I don't care. I'm not benching him.
Yeah, I'd be hard pressed to bench Eckler for anybody. I mean, I guess those two have great matchups. So
Well,
I mean,
yeah. Hi, Nathan.
Nathan's looking to be
I'm
provoked.
still mad at you, Nathan.
The Chargers have the Cardinals this week, who just got
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
it's a dumpster
If
fire.
it was like a really stout,
Like the Niners defense or something. That's like actually.
a really stout front seven that might have been able to keep Eckler in check, I might put him behind those two, but I'm going to go Kenneth Walker. Yeah.
For sure.
Do you want to hear the bust of the season?
We have a question.
Because I have many of them.
And you're
Darren Waller, bust.
I want to sit back and let Ash rant real quick.
Cam Akers, bust. Russell Wilson, bust.
Russell Wilson might be the one, honestly.
I think it's Russ.
It might be.
I think it's Russ because I don't really consider Pitts.
Pitts is.
Pitts is a
Who
bust that everyone should have known was going to be a bust, though. Like, how did you not know? Based on all the touchdowns he scored last season, we thought he was going to come out and be like tight end number 1. I just don't understand the logic. And I die on this hill every time we bring him up, but it just doesn't make sense. Darren Waller, on the other hand, was supposed to be that second tier, like where you knew that's where kind of I would probably put Hawkinson, Pitts, like that was supposed to be Darren Waller, and he just hasn't done anything. Pain.
No, Nathan, I don't want to talk about the trade. I was literally just telling these two before the show started. We're coming down to the trade deadline. I am at work. Okay, I'm a restaurant manager. I'm at work. I am busy. I got a lot to do, but the game is on, and I have 3 hours to be able to get a wide receiver onto my roster in the Let's Talk Football League. I have Joe Mixon. Oh goodness, I'm mixing my leagues. I have Joe Mixon, Ramondre Stevenson, Jeff Wilson Jr., Rashad White, and
solid running backs too.
And who was my other second? Kamara. Mixon, Kamara, Jeff Wilson Jr., Rashad White, and Ramondre Stevenson. I cannot start all of them, and my starting wide receivers are Michael Pittman and Mike Williams. So throughout this game, I am messaging everyone in the league. I'm desperate. I'm down to it. And then I've got Nathan over here acting like doing Jerry Maguire. Okay. He's just screaming at me to show him the money. He's keeping me on the phone. I'm watching all my other clients, just hang up on me. And then at the end of it, he throws out this 3-way trade wherein I give up half my team and I get back an injured Justin Fields, Brandon Cooks, which is supposed to save my wide receiver issues, and AJ Brown. Meanwhile, I'm giving up Jalen Hurts, Alvin Kamara, Michael Pittman. I'm giving up my entire team. So no, Nathan, I don't want to talk to you about it.
I like the trade because I was going to get Jalen Hurts for Justin Fields. I was part of that 3-way trade. But this comment, one of mine was going to be Najee, just based on, he's not terrible, but just based on what you thought he was going to be compared to what he actually is this year is not great. He's not a total bust because, he's still getting running backs.
He's the running back 20.
Yeah.
And he was drafted about running back 6. So
he was just running back 1
for you.
So I know I was higher on him than most people, but so running backs in general kind of just were meh. They were kind of hard to read. So the Jonathan Taylor and the Najee, I think you want to talk about people who did far better than I thought they would. Josh Jacobs, dude is insane this year, and I thought he was gonna be terrible. Saquon's doing great. He's had 2 low weeks, but other than that, he's been great.
Ramondre Stevenson.
Christian McCaffrey is doing great. Damian Pierce is doing great.
Ramondre Stevenson is the reason I am where I'm at in both leagues. He was a very late round pick in both leagues. And I actually had issues with some of those top running backs, just like you're saying. A lot of the top running backs had issues. So I look forward to us circling back to that conversation we had earlier in the year about drafting priorities when it comes to wide receivers and running backs going forward after this season. That'll be a good show.
Chubb is another one that's been doing really good. And some people are taking him early, and I'm like, ooh, I don't like that. And now watching him, I'm like, that was nice, isn't it?
Yeah, the Chubb, Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, Austin Eckler, those have all been solid. So there wasn't all first round busts for running backs.
It's just, yeah. Anybody I take in the top 3 picks is always going to stink. Keenan Allen's another one that is making me very angry.
I warned you. And then, of course, Mike Williams is the one that I had a lot of love for, and look where that's gotten me. So, yeah.
Yeah. Brees Hall was definitely going to be one of those that I was like, dang, he did good. I try not to think of the ones that are injuries because that's, yeah, it can be a bust, but that's not due to them, not performing well.
All right, you guys want to touch on this last one here from Anna? And then I know you had to go. We were only supposed to be on for a short while tonight. These two have a lot to do. They got to get packed up and go have a wonderful Thanksgiving. But Treylon Burks, I am highly intrigued. AJ Brown already proved you can be a successful alpha wide receiver in that system that wants to run the ball. It's really whether or not he can be that. And he hasn't had the opportunity to show what he can do because of injuries. He is my number 1 waiver pick this week if he's out there in your league, unless you're a Joe Mixon owner, in which case it has to be Samaje Perine. But I'm very intrigued with Treylon Burks.
Yeah, the other one I like, it should be high on waiver wires, is Latavius Murray with the dropping of Melvin Gordon.
I'm not touching it. I want nothing to do with it. We talked about it. We're done talking about the Broncos on this show. We are done.
If you need a guy.
No more.
If your running backs are Darrell Henderson, James Robinson, and Leonard Fournette, I'm a little screwed. Latavius Murray is probably my last chance to get anybody that's going to put any actual points up, because I'm at the point now where I'm looking at the waiver wire, and I'm like, who is even going to put up 5 points? because it is slim pickings. So I'm all over Latavius Murray in like almost every league because my running backs are super thin. But it's just
Yeah,
because
and
there's nobody else. I'm screwed.
and yeah, in 2 weeks they're gonna be like, haha, just kidding, Javante's fine. And then
With a torn
he comes
ACL.
out. And then Melvin Gordon comes back out with Javante Williams jersey on. Because that sounds like something Denver would do.
Especially this season.
I
Uh-oh.
don't understand that question, but
I don't either.
Me either, so we're
Yeah.
gonna skip it. All right. Any other last minute questions before we get off? 'Cause otherwise, I'm leaving.
I have just one.
Oh, jeez. It's probably not good.
You really won't trade me stuffing for gravy?
Absolutely not. I don't like gravy. Sydney will tell you, I eat everything dry, very bland.
I'll give you half of my ham.
I was gonna say we can post the poll to see who won, but I think we all know who won. We don't even have to.
I'm
do that.
definitely gonna post it. Definitely gonna post it.
My
Leave
win
out
was
the
subtle.
part where I got bad words in there, but
Without the gravy, you did not win, Sid.
Okay, we'll post the poll then, just so you can see.
I'm gonna make a graphic. You best believe. Right
Yes,
after this
yes.
is over, I'm making a graphic.
Do it. All right. Well, hey, I love you guys. Please be safe up there. Kiss the kids and tell the family I said hey. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Please be safe. Enjoy the slate of games on Thursday, wherein you will all be treated to a glorious NFC East matchup. I'm looking forward to it because whoever wins that game wins Odell, from what I've heard.
That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like anyway. But yeah, have a happy Thanksgiving, guys. We'll see you guys all next week. Catch us on Sundays, Swinton's Unfiltered, and then Tuesday nights for this show. I believe the roundtable's on right now, so go check them out. Other than that, hope you guys have a great night.
Goodbye.